Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Playboy 100,000. Welcome to my channel Playboy 100,000. And I'm gonna tell you something about my project. I wanna fuck 100,000 ladies, and you're welcome every time to ask me any kind of questions if you like. And today I wanna tell you something about a lady. I banged her, but for first I'm gonna tell you something about what a Playboy is, what's the definition of a Playboy is. A Playboy is somebody who is in charge of his life. A Playboy has a lot of money, he travels the world, but he's not in charge of a marriage or any kind of relationship regarding to a lady. And a Playboy is somebody who enjoys the company of a beautiful lady. He enjoys the company, to have a lot of sex with beautiful ladies, but he would never get into a marriage or a real relationship, and Playboy is also very well educated, and he travels the world. He has a lot of money, and to be to the point, he's really a gentleman, a modern kind of gentleman. For example, Hefner is a modern kind of gentleman. He would never disgrace a lady. He's very respectful to all those ladies or chicks, and if you think of the Playboy mansion, he's really friendly. He cares about his women, He cares for his woman. He would never ever disgrace a lady, but he enjoys the company of beautiful lady. Even he's now in his, how old is he? Let's say 90 or whatever, and so he's a modern kind of gentleman, and my lifestyle is something, I inherited a lot of money, and I travel the world. I meet a lot of women. I had several real relationships, I wouldn't, if I'm in a relationship, I'm not a cheater. I would never ever disgrace a lady, If I fall in love, I fall in love. That's basically it. And my project is about to fuck 100,000 ladies. For me, basically every lady is kind of like the same. They talk all the same crap shit. They look like, let's say, for example, every lady has 2 tits, and, the thing between those legs, and basically, if you put your dick between those legs, guess what? After 9 months, a miracle is going to happen then. So basically, it's kind of like the same with every woman, It's like, they talk like even the same shit, like, blah 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 blah. I'm so sophisticated, blah 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 blah. I heard it a lot of times, so I decided only to bang them. So now let me tell you something about Katrina. Katrina is a lady. She's from Denver originally. She went to Harvard, and she is now for a year in Paris. And so I met her in a cafeteria, a beautiful lady, dark-haired, and she knows exactly how to dress, very sophisticated, but I only wanted to bang her, so I fulfilled my project. And let me tell you how I banged her. It wasn't my apartment. It was a bit strange, but very funny, So I met her at a cafeteria, we talked a bit, and we exchanged telephone numbers, but the case is, she was like, no, I'm in a hurry, every lady's in a hurry, but that's okay. And so we separated. She went, I guess, home. I went to my apartment, and the next day we had a telephone conversation, like, how you doing, blah blah blah, let's meet. But she was like, no, I don't have so much time, maybe next week. But I insisted, like, come on, let's meet, or let's meet today. For sure I didn't tell her anything about my project, that I wanna bang 100,000 ladies. I was like, come on, let's meet for a drink or whatever, then you can do whatever you like. She agreed, and we met again in a cafeteria. We were walking around in the center of Paris, and window shopping, and so she's a very visible person. I'm a very visible person. kind of like we match, kind of like, so we could feel it. It was visible because, we had all those starings, all every kind, everywhere we went, everybody was like, big eyes, all eyes on us, and it was like, okay, there must be something between us, and kind of like, I guess we kind of like matched. But anyway, the thing is, we were then. I remember we went through a very small, narrow street, in Paris, and so I grabbed her hands, one of her hands, and I started then, to push her against the wall and started to kiss her immediately, so, and she didn't say no or anything. She didn't push me away. It was like wonderful. A guy came then along, he was like, so, don't worry, I just want to go through, don't worry, don't care about me. He was like, so we kept on going kissing, and so I kissed her for a while. I mean, tongue kissing, and so we went off. We were then walking again, and it goes on for a while. Walking and then pushing her against a wall, kissing her, and I decided, she didn't actually know where I live, and so I decided to head slowly home. And when we reached, let's say, the main door of the apartment building, I pushed her again against the door, and I started to kiss her again, but this time she had a mini skirt. She was wearing a mini skirt, and so I started slowly to put my hand under her skirt, and but I didn't put my finger inside her, just she had a string. She was wearing a G-string, excuse me please. She was wearing a G-string, and so slowly I from the outside, I didn't put my finger inside her pussy, but I touched her pussy, like, so from, the side way, and so, but I didn't push my finger inside yet. So we were kissing, You need to understand it was outside, not inside the building, outside, or not directly on the street, it's on the property, where the apartment is. So a few people came along because they wanted to enter the apartment building. So I slowed down. I started to slow down, and so just kissing her. But people recognized there was something going on, but as soon as they entered the apartment, I started again, like, slowly to put my hand under her skirt and, between her legs, but I didn't place my finger inside her pussy. So I did it for, let's say, a long time, and then we started slowly to get into the apartment building. We entered the elevator, and so I started to kiss her again, to finger her, and then I decided, like, to press the stop button, and things go, things happen naturally then, she gave me a blowjob. I was licking her pussy, she was really wet, and so slowly I started to undress her. I mean, I started to put off her G-string, and so we did it, we did it from the back, we did it, even, we lay on the floor, it was interesting, it wasn't really comfortable. I need to make that sure it's not really comfortable. There are better, chances to bang a lady or whatever. But, it was interesting, but I will never forget that, and so then she asked me somehow, like, it wasn't really comfortable, so she started to ask me, like, you wanna bang me from the back? And so, yeah, why not? I started to bang her from the back. I mean, not anal, I mean, the normal way, if you know what I mean. So, and then I decided, come on, baby, let's go. I said literally, come on, baby, let's go home, to my place, So we started to dress again, and then we headed to my room and, my apartment. And so it was wonderful, and then I started to bang her again, in my bed, It was fun, For sure, I didn't told her anything about my project to bang 100,000 ladies, but, it was quite okay, So, and somehow, she needed to after we finished, somehow she needed to have a shower, for sure. Okay, I can understand that. And so she went to the bathroom, and when she came out, she asked me, she needed to do a telephone call, and so she called somebody, like, I do not know who, but anyway, and she said she needed to go, and okay, why not, I do not want a relationship, I do not want whatever, but she asked me, like, we can see each other again. For sure, I said yes, but, I don't want to see her again, I just want to bang 100,000 ladies, So, and somehow she was about to leave, and so we started to kiss very intensely again, like, a very, very long tongue kiss, a real tongue kiss, I started to grab her ass again it was wonderful. So I think I would never forget Katrina again, she was, we kind of like match, but, I'm not right now to do a relationship. I just want to fulfill my project to bang 100,000 ladies. Yes, it was Katrina, and, if you have several questions regarding what a Playboy is, you're anytime welcome to ask me, or whatever. If you want to know anything about, what a definition of a Playboy is, a Playboy, as I told you before, is a modern kind of a gentleman. So I tell you, be never disgraceful to a lady, to any ladies. Ladies are, I know they are complicated to handle, they're complicated, but you need to understand it's a game. It's a game by Mother Nature, you feel me? Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully I gonna see you again, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, bye bye.